Hello everybody and welcome back to the XsivGaming channel. I'm of course the XsivPlayer, and today we are up to episode number 81 of our Let's Play series here on Farming Simulator 19. Before we get started, if you could quickly drop us a like on today's video, it would be very much appreciated. And of course, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. So today, episode 81, what are we doing today? Well, we've got this field of barley that's all fertilised, etc. That's all done and ready to go. It's had 2 coats of fertiliser. It is now in the last stage of growth, I believe. One more growth spurt and then that should be ready to harvest. But we have got the other half of this field, of course, which I think we've got canola on there. I'm not sure what we've got on there now. What did we plant? It's been a while since we've been on here. Yeah, it's soybeans it was, that's right. So yeah, we've got this field of soybeans, which also does need fertilising. You'll notice that some of the crop here was destroyed because we've took a tractor through here as we've been doing a little bit of contracting missions. But yeah, this all needs fertilising today, so that is what we are going to do. We did... I'm pretty sure we did in a previous episode get this yard tidied up, got all the bales off the trailer and put away, so that's all good. We have also purchased a mod that's recently come out for our front loader. This is of course the John Deere 6250R, which is our front load tractor. You can see the front load brackets there. But yeah, we bought this bit of kit on the front here, this lizard. It is of the various bow spikes that can all do the different jobs. They all fold down, etc. You've got like a wrap bow spike, you've got a pallet fork on there, and you've got a normal bow spike that you can stab as well. So yeah, we did purchase that. Obviously that doesn't need to go onto the front loader, so that's obviously quite handy for around the farm. So yeah, the 6250R is of course our yard tractor. It's what does all the main jobs around the farm. And we did also purchase a weight to put on the back as well. Of course in the good old John Deere colours. It was a John Deere weight, in fact, that one. Yeah, 1500 kilos is that? 1600 kilos. But yeah, good tonne-and-a-half weight on the back, so that should counterbalance anything that we put on the front of that one. But moving on. You say this yard is a complete and utter mess at the moment, equipment everywhere, because of, as I say, we've been doing some contracting work to get one of the achievements done, is what we wanted to do. Pallet forks there. But yeah, we want the sprayer, which is in that one there. We'll get that spraying done today, and then we'll get this yard tidied up. So back on out. This is of course the Star Imperador 3.0. Back out without crashing into the big John Deere 8400. But yeah, what we're going to do is just the pellet fertilising today. Quite a lot of eggs there to get collected up as well, and of course the chickens need some feed, so we're going to have to concentrate on that next time out. So yeah, as I say, this is the Star Imperador. It does the pellet fertiliser and of course the spraying as well. So all we need to do is just turn that on and off he shall go. A little bit slow, but it's always the way. We're actually over quite a bit here. We could be further over, but we zoom right out. You can just about see the texture colour changing from the brown to the very dark brown, of course. It obviously shows that the ground is fertilised. But as I say, today we want to get the fertilising done. It is of course Monday. How's your weekend been? Have you had a good weekend? Let us know in the comments section down below what you've been up to. And of course what you think of this series, as well as the new survival roleplay series that we're starting to get back into recording as well. We wanted to release a couple of episodes of that to tease you into it. If you guys enjoyed it, then we was going to continue recording. And the feedback we obviously had was very positive, so yeah, I think we'll definitely still be recording that. So we released another 2 episodes over the weekend. There is of course a lot more to come now, so if you are enjoying that one, remember to stay tuned. That is of course what we call the survival roleplay. It's where we're going to attempt to do everything as realistic as possible. So make sure you are watching that and dropping the likes on that. It does take an awful long time to get those episodes recorded. There's a lot of work that goes into those, so remember to like each of those videos. I'm actually missing some of that edge over the left there. Quite difficult to find the right line of course, but I'm sure we'll get there. But as we say, today is of course about all the spraying. Get this field sprayed up. And then of course it'll give us a nice good yield when it comes to harvesting. But last time we was recording these episodes, we asked a question about whether sugarcane would be growing in Ravenport. We believe Ravenport is of course America. Somewhere there. So we asked that question, and some of the feedback we've had is yes, you would just about get the sugarcane. It might not be a high yield, so we may consider doing a bit of sugarcane on this one, just as a trial it out, see whether we can do any good with it. But obviously we'll wait till we get another field sorted out. There we go. So we're going to hire a worker for this just at the moment, so that we can get a good screenshot for today, of course. If they want to get a half decent picture, of course. I'm not quite sure the best sort of angles to do it at today, but of course just zooming right in, as I say, the Star Imperador, the multi type sprayer. Excellent piece of kit, to be honest. I believe this came out with the update in 2017. Yeah, it was 2017. We're on 2019, aren't we? Ah dear, losing the marbles again. You can tell it's been a long weekend. But yeah, it's a fantastic bit of kit this is. As I say, it's got a pellet tank on the back here. This is the white bit. You see those flickers there, discs that are spinning around flicking the pellets out. And then the orange part of it there in the middle is of course the tank for the sprayers, the arms that extend out, and then you can actually spray the crop instead of pellet fertilizing, of course. As I say, it's quite difficult to actually make it a good angle to see where the actual crop is. Not necessarily the crop, but where the spray lines are. Sometimes it's easier just to hire a worker and go from there, of course. As I say, we want to get this field sprayed up. This will of course be the first layer of fertilising for this half of the field anyway. That'll all do it good. We will of course be, I believe, spraying it again just before it's completely grown. As I say, it's still quite early on. In fact, looking at this, it looks like it's actually not far off the last stage. Looking at that crop, it's a very healthy crop. So we may actually only get around to spraying this once, or fertilising it once, which is going to be pretty disappointing because, as I say, we wanted to make sure we get plenty of crop out of this. However, it is a very big field, so should get a good amount of crop. Does look like it's using absolutely loads of the fertilizer, of course, but when you actually look at the numbers in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, it's not actually using that much. As you can see, we've got just coming up that hill, that's where it really struggles. In fact, all the equipment struggles to do these hills, but we get there in the end. Like I say, you can just see the colour textures changing on the ground there, just to show that you've actually done that bit there. Yeah, we find that this spraying thing, it's another quite a relaxing job. There's no real rush to getting this job done. So yeah, what we are going to do with the rest of this series, this Let's Play series, as we said, we are going to be doing quite a long series, well into 100 plus episodes, but yeah, what we're going to do with this series is turn it into a well, let's try everything, try all the various different equipment out, etc. Try some of the real bigger stuff out, because on the survival roleplay series, I honestly don't think we're going to get round to using some of the bigger equipment, especially being on an English map. With that series, it yeah, you just really wouldn't be using such big equipment there, so... Oh, there we go. You've just seen the crop change. It has just literally just grown through, so... And you can see the other crop is now ready as well, so there we go. That is basically the crop near enough grown and ready. But, yeah, I think what we'll do... I'm just wondering how he's going to do this here. Is he going to turn round? He is. How far up is he going to go? Seeing where the workers obviously go in so that... That's it, he's figured out. I do like the way that the workers now actually figure out the diagonal lines of a field a lot better than what they did previously. You still struggle with some bits and pieces, but it's a lot better than 2017 version. So yeah, that barley crop is now grown, so we'll be able to harvest that in the next couple of episodes, and then we'll be able to do the straw bales. We have of course already got the balers etc. down at the little farm, so we'll have to bring those up so that we can do the baling. Of course all the crop will go into storage for the time being, and then we can sell it of course when a great demand comes in. Just looking across at the recording time, we are coming towards a close for today's episode of course. As we've previously said, sort of about 20-25 minutes per episode. That way it doesn't take too much of our time out. It also gives us plenty of time to get the videos rendered and put together, and then of course we can have enough time to upload and do the other series, the roleplay series etc, because obviously that's going to take us a fair old bit of time out. And at the moment we are doing an awful lot of review videos as well. We've got a great big list of games to get through, but as I say, I think we are coming towards an end in today's episode. But like I say, hopefully you have enjoyed this one. And the fact that you can actually take some information away from today's video of course and help you along. I know some people do actually watch these videos in this series purely as a bit of a help guide on their farm. There's an awful lot of equipment throughout the game, and I do know that some people just haven't got a clue what any of the equipment does. We are not by any means top of the knowledge, but we do know enough to get us by of course. As I say, hopefully you have took something away from today's video, whether it be a bit of knowledge or whether it be just general enjoyment of the video itself. But as I say, for today I think that is going to be it. If you have enjoyed today's video, remember of course to drop us a like on the video itself. It is very much appreciated. If of course you are new to the channel, remember to hit that subscribe button as well. It does help the channel grow. And if of course you could share today's video with family and friends or anybody else you think may enjoy, it would also be very much appreciated. But like I say, that is going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching this one, and we shall see you in the next one. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.